Says we're live.
We're early.
A little bit.
Still got cray hair, but
No, stop. So we'll sit around here until a few people.
Why you gotta be mean to me that long? Stop. You're so harsh. You're so mean.
There's several things that we're going to discuss today, and actually a couple of them she doesn't even know about.
I was gonna say we didn't talk about this before we started, homeboy.
No, we did not. We didn't discuss anything.
If there's a moment where you see me go,
yep,
then you'll know I didn't know. Hi, Donna.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm trying to get. I got a mess on my planner. My little planner thing. One of my sticker. It's hard to explain. Anyway, it left a mess.
Anyway,
I'm trying to pick it off.
I did not.
Hi, Michelle. Oh, be
driving,
careful.
Yeah. I asked her if she wanted to do a live today, and she said sure. And I already had plans. We're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Day by day.
Yep, day by day. I've already had some ideas.
I almost sang.
Well, stop. I got a few things that I want to talk about, and I haven't talked with her about them first. I'm just gonna throw them at her right here on the live.
Y'all might actually catch a fight.
Yeah.
Like the last time we did a live.
Yeah.
We don't fight.
We don't fight.
We don't fight.
I have not been drinking sodas for months.
We get into some crazy discussions.
I decided to get a Sprite today.
How's that going for you?
Yeah, it doesn't taste really that good, but
I actually
that is 6 people. We're gonna wait for at least another 2 more people to get really into this, but I'm gonna go grab a water real quick.
And some Kleenexes because my nose is starting to run.
And hold on. You just keep discussing.
See, he did this last time too. He starts his live and then takes off and leaves me to deal with all of it. See how it is?
Yeah.
See how it is? Don't ever let somebody tell you, hey, before you open this, I have one down there that you could work on finishing. I actually combined 2 of mine that I have sat.
Oh, that's gross. I won't drink that.
Oh, okay. Well, sit back down there so I can get cold on the cold concrete. We have in the man cave. They're underneath. They're right. Look at me, please. Thank you. Over there by the desk, underneath the white blanket.
I know.
He's over there doing circles on the other side. Hi, Lupe. We're doing good. Apparently, he's going to spring some information on me tonight. We'll see how this goes. Not going to lie, I'm a little scared. I'm a little fearful of what he's about to say. Because, yeah. When Hubby says he's going to spring something on me, it usually means my eyeballs get about this big.
Yeah.
My eyebrows go up to here, and then I hit him.
Yeah. So we've been on for what? 4 minutes? 3.5 minutes?
3.5 minutes.
Okay. I'll sit my water down here.
You sit your water down?
Yeah.
You got me scared. I'm not even lying.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing crazy.
It's
nothing crazy.
I somehow don't believe him.
So anyway,
sticker debris. I hate it.
For all of you that are watching, and for the handful that are commenting, and
for the ones that will watch it later,
and for the one that watching that won't say anything, I know who you are, and I know where you live.
Oh goodness, we're not gonna give that person any time, okay? So
no, hold on,
stop.
just hold on.
Honey.
No, just hold on.
This might become where I actually leave the
No,
live.
No, not really. All right, so we're gonna get started now. I have not discussed any of this with her, but that's just how it is right now.
It makes me really scared.
No. So anyway. Just to throw out, in case everybody doesn't watch my videos on a regular basis, and I know there's a lot of people that maybe watch them and don't comment or whatever, but when we went to Angelina National Forest in Texas.
No, Michelle, I wish. I wish.
No.
Oh, geez, do I wish.
No. Now, honestly, that kind of has a little bit to do with something.
That would be on my channel, though, if we were doing that kind of comment.
Yeah, that she doesn't know about or I haven't discussed with you yet. But anyway, so when we went to Angelina National Forest, we had a great time. As we were driving into the forest, we were going down this dirt road. And the rangers that we talked to beforehand told us that it was only like 3 or 4 miles down the road. Lied. Anyway, it was like 8 or 9 miles down back. Yes. So while we were driving down there, we saw a vehicle coming towards us, and I flagged this guy down.
Because we were getting fearful that
because I thought we were probably on the wrong road because.
And I didn't want to be in somebody's private property.
Well, because the road we were going down was not the same road that they told us to go down.
No, it wasn't.
At the ranger station.
Yeah.
So anyway, we were going down this road. A guy was coming by. I flagged him down and I asked him if we were in the right spot. He said yes. Just keep going and
you'll get there.
You'll run right into it. Now, when we were talking, he gave us a warning. He told us that, and this is his words, not mine. So, Jesse, if you want to get pissed off, go ahead. I didn't say this. The guy did. He said, watch out for the rednecks down there. They're acting a fool. That's what he said.
It's exactly what
he said there was a bunch of kids down there drinking and having a party and causing a ruckus.
The dog was pissing on
and there was a dog down there pissing on everything. That's what this guy said. So I said, okay, fine. So we expected to see a bunch of yahoos down there. We got there. There wasn't anybody there. Now, if you've watched my video, you see that I walk around the area and I find a camp with a bunch of beer cans, and there was a wallet laying there. So I picked the wallet up, looked through it, and found out that it was from an underage kid named Jesse Lum. And I don't live in Texas. I don't live in that town. I have no idea where anything is at. I'm on vacation, and I'm not about to take time to track this kid down and give him his wallet back. If him and his buddies want to have a drunken stupor out there, fine.
None of our business.
But I'm not going to be responsible to get his shit back to him, right?
Not our job, sir.
Not my monkey, not my zoo. Plain and simple. So anyway, no, I say zoo. Whatever. So anyway, he got pissed off that I didn't return his wallet.
Okay, first of all, the fact that he even found the video.
I don't even know how he found the video.
So freaking random.
I honestly still don't know how he found it, but he found the video. And
I mean, what are the odds?
I don't know. But
it's weird.
Anyway,
the whole situation's just weird.
He was very vague, but very threatening about his response. So he got pissed off that I didn't return his wallet to him. Not my business. He got mad because I showed it on my YouTube channel. Again, if it wasn't laying out there, I wouldn't have shown it.
And for the record, people's IDs are public record. That's not a matter of privacy.
Okay. So anyway,
for the record, Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to look at people's license plates.
Whatever. Yeah. So I picked all the trash up, all the beer cans in the wallet, tossed it into a bag, and left it there. He sent me another nasty message, and it's got to be somebody that was there. Whether it's actually Jesse or not, I can't say for sure, but it is somebody who was there because he knew what was in the wallet that I didn't show on video. So I know it was probably him, but it's at least somebody that's there. So anyway.
Mine's lagging. Is anybody else's lagging?
So anyway, what happened is now he's making vague and veiled threats that he's going to come and get me when we get back down there.
Angelina, what do you think you missed?
You didn't. I don't know what you. No, I don't know.
When did you come in, sweetie?
We're just telling the story about what happened to
Donna,
Angelina.
it's lagging for you too? Oh,
yeah.
Snap.
So, but we'll see what we can do about getting this. So anyway, he's been making veiled threats about him and his buddies coming to get us when we get back down there. Now, so far, I've been playing into the back and forth thing. Now,
Turn mine off and see if that helps any. I turned mine off. We'll see if that helps any.
So anyway, at this point, I'm kind of getting bored with it. For a while, it's fun. It's fun for me for a while.
For those of you that don't know, Richard likes to antagonize.
I don't antagonize. I just keep things going.
Okay, so Angie only heard about an ID, so kind of quickly clue her back in.
Anyway, I found an ID. I put it on. It's on Angelina National Forest Part 1. The kid that belongs to the ID has been giving me crap on my YouTube channel, and he's been making vague threats about coming to get us when we get back down there. So anyway, yeah, I tend to egg things on. If I think somebody's pestering me, I tend to encourage it for a while because it's entertaining to me. So anyway, I've decided at this point, and I haven't told her yet, but I've decided that I'm kind of getting tired of it because it's getting boring because there's really nothing that's going to ever become of this. He's not going to do anything to me, and that means I'm not going to be able to do anything to him. So anyway, when this live is over, because I want him to have because he may be watching, I want him to have the opportunity that I'm bored with it now. The fun is over, and that's the end of it. So when I get off of this live, I'm going to block his channel. So if he wants to check out my channel, he's going to have to go to make up another channel or go through somebody else. Well, I don't care if he does it. I'm just saying, I'm going to block his channel. I'm done playing the back and forth thing with him, and I'm bored. He's only a 19-year-old punk kid anyway. So if you want to, and this is directed directly towards Jesse, if you feel the urge to antagonize me when we get there, you're going to have to show up to the forest every day and look for us until you find us. So you're going to have to do that on a daily basis and enjoy. So anyway, at the end of this, I'm blocking his channel and I'm done talking with him, and it's over. I'm done with it. I'm bored. Really, that's all it is. I just got bored with it. So that's that. All right. So that's the end of that. No more discussion about it. I'm not going to rehash it. If somebody asks what's going on, it's done. It's over. I'm done with it. The fun isn't in there anymore. So anyway, that's that. Now, so
for anybody that wonders why he's on disability, I love the man, but there's the truth of it.
I do antagonize, but I don't start the antagonization.
Yeah, this is true. We never start.
I don't start it, but I'll keep it going if somebody wants to pester me. I'll keep it going just for entertainment purposes stuff, and then I tend to move off. So anyway, I'm bored.
Somehow I managed to keep him for 24 years, though.
Yeah, I don't know. So
I must not get boring.
that's that. Now we're gonna move on to some other stuff.
Is that the case? I don't get boring.
No. So all right, that's that. So now
can I get your face turned red here?
You could, but let's not.
Okay.
All right.
Is it still that would help? He feels much better. Snotty today. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's kind of getting. It's a little chilly outside, and it's kind of getting warmer in here because of the heaters. So it tends to hit my mucus.
It hits his sinuses really bad.
I feel fine.
My thing now is I'm still dealing with some sinus issue. Like mine are super dry. Like I put some triple antibiotic cream in mine last night because they were so dry that I could feel them swelling. Like it hurts and it causes headaches, and I have migraines anyway. So generally, yes, we're doing better. And on that note, I'm going to stick with the health issue, my shoulder. I'm going to talk about my shoulder for a minute. I'll put that pin down so I'm not pointing at you guys. My shoulder is doing a lot better. Would you agree?
Yes.
Why did you have to think about that? I'm not taking medicine as often.
She complains about it.
I complain about it because I'll move it a certain way and I'll be like, well, can't do that yet.
The reason you asked me why I thought about it.
Yes.
She complains about it on a sporadic, random times. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. Like when she lays down, I like to put my arm
can't do that.
And she gets.
And he can do, and I let you do it for a little bit, but then
Yeah.
it started. You know how when somebody puts their arm on you, and then after a while it just gets heavier and heavier and heavier. Well, then it starts pulling on it, and that's when it starts hurting. So I have to tell him to stop, so I can get it.
I grabbed and pulled and hurt her neck.
He squeezed and pulled and hurt my shoulder. So anyway, it's doing good. But then the other night I tripped over the dog and used that arm to keep from falling on my head. Hi, Catherine.
Help from Ireland. I worry about you both having no home.
We're
Now
fine.
are you?
We're
We're fine. No.
Okay. So we'll get to that in a second.
Okay, we'll
get to that, Catherine.
We'll discuss that here in a second.
So anyway, when I did that, I pulled on it again, and it didn't fully re-injure it, but it certainly set me back by like half a week or a week. I'm definitely using it more than what I was.
Mm-hmm.
I can
that's for sure.
Sitting up in bed, laying in certain positions, holding things or picking things up or carrying. So it's improving. But I can tell it's going to be a long time.
She meant to say hello.
Oh, hi. Okay, the home situation. Go ahead. I'll let you say how you want to say it.
All right. First, I'll say how I want to say it, and then she can say how she wants it. I'm happy not having a home. I'm more happy not having a home than having a place the way it is right now. Yes, very much.
I would be happier if we weren't stuck in Indiana, not having a home. The fact that we're stuck in Indiana and I'm relying on others to help us, that annoys me to no end.
You're defining help and...
Well, I mean, we're not staying in the van right now because it's so stinking cold outside. We would still be sleeping in the van, except 19 degrees and 20 degrees is flipping cold. I don't like it. That was one of the reasons we wanted to leave Indiana.
Yes.
And so, gratefully and thankfully, I do have amazing parents. And somebody made the comment on one of my videos that it must be nice, or that my parents are so hospitable or something. My parents are amazing, and anybody that will ever say anything bad against my parents, you will very quickly piss me off and lose any connection to me.
But
my parents they're amazing.
They're very nice people. They are. They're nicer. Well, her parents are. I have more of a connection with her parents than I do my mom.
That's for sure.
But
they've allowed us to basically camp out in the man cave.
We're camping. Basically, we're camping out in their garage, unattached garage.
Yeah.
We very rarely even go into their house.
I got yelled at because we weren't going in enough. Like my mom and dad got upset and we weren't going in because I want to stay out of their hair. I don't want to be, in their way. I know my parents have a routine life, and they're at an age, and
routine.
We're almost the same age where, when you have your routine, other people coming in and hanging out 24/7 can get to be a nuisance, and we don't want to be a nuisance.
No.
So
we've got plenty of people that we can hang out with here.
Catherine, that's very sweet of you to be worried about us. Though.
We're very happy with the living situation.
Well,
although we prefer to be actually in the van traveling. now, on that note, and this is something I haven't really talked to her. We are going to, when we are able to take off from Indiana, our original plan was to go straight back to Angelina National Forest.
Well, that was what you wanted more than
That's what I wanted, yes.
I was willing to head out somewhere else.
The boys are fine. As a matter of fact, real quick, Jaden, we don't even have really any communication with Jaden because he's so into his thing. Hey, James, how you doing? But originally my plan was to go straight back to Angelina National Forest. Now, I would like to do that, but I know if I do that, that other situation will come into play.
Very possibly, yes.
And I will be honest that any damage to my property would cause me to go to a place that would cause extreme and violent.
It wouldn't be good. We're just gonna leave it there. It would not be good.
Yeah, it wouldn't it wouldn't work out for everybody involved, and everybody involved would probably end up regretting their decisions. So we'll leave it at that. So I think because I have chose to really try to get over that situation and not continue.
James, we're still in Indiana, and we're going to be here a while.
I think that we probably.
I still want to go to Texas, just maybe not that area, because I would love to go.
I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way. When and if something ever did happen to poor person, I was never there.
Okay, stop. Just stop. You said you're going to let it go, so stop.
I'm letting it go.
I do want to go back to Texas, but I want to go see Carol, and I want to go see my aunt and my cousin. So we don't have to go to the forest.
I'm not tough. I'm a big old teddy bear. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
The teddy bear that needs freaking Xanax.
Michelle, that one's for you. Brothers and sisters.
I have one brother.
One brother. So we will be going back to Texas, but in all honesty, I think we're going to go to a different forest just because.
It would be better if we did.
I'll be nice. I want to avoid a situation that could occur because I don't want to do something that someone else is going to regret later. So we'll just do that. Coming Sunday. Are we going over to her house Sunday?
Are we going over to your house Sunday?
Were we supposed to come to your house?
The birthday parties are
Sunday. Birthday parties are Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yes, we're going to be there. I didn't realize it's that late in the month.
Yep. Today's the 18th, dude.
Wow. Okay.
February is one of those good months.
So yes, we're still gonna go back to Texas.
I can only hope, James, if there's more of me out there, this world's in so much trouble.
We will be going back to Texas, but we're probably going to a different forest. And yes, I will do my best to just forget the situation and just let it go.
Says, yay.
I am
not even letting it go now. You keep dragging the conversation on.
I'm not a duck.
Quack, quack.
I generally can't let things just roll off my back like that. I can't.
Clearly.
But I try. And I will get over it in my time, in my way. So don't push it.
You're the one that said you're going to let it go.
I'm trying.
Stop talking about it. Okay. Well, if you're going back to Texas, make sure you kick Jerry Jones in the butt for me. Who's Jerry Jones?
That lum guy.
Why are we calling him Jerry Jones?
I don't know.
Are you talking about the lum guy?
Anyway, let's get past that, please. I'll get nuts.
And then you keep bringing it up.
Yes, the garage is very warm. All right. So anyway.
Yes, so the space we're in. Okay, so the garage is a 4-bay garage. One of the bays is enclosed, and it was an office for the woman that used to live here. Okay, who's the owner of the lousy? I think he's the owner of the Cowboys. See, I knew that wasn't who he was.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know.
So anyway, so the room that we're in is closed off. It's not like an open garage. We have a roof. The only garage-esque part of it is the garage door that's behind us. Hey, James, I have a joke for you. Dallas Cowboys. So anyway, we do have heat in here. The only thing we don't have is running water. Maybe someone should have responsible for those. I said the same thing.
Right. So we're going to take off. I want to go back into Texas. We're going to go to Texas, not that area. We're going to go to Texas. We're going to continue on. We're going to go to New Mexico. Well, that was the plan, right?
I don't remember.
New Mexico's right next to it, and then Arizona.
Why are you yelling in my ear, dude?
I'm not yelling. So.
What? Does I make fun of the Dallas Cowboys, Donna?
So then we're going to go to New Mexico. I want to go to Area 51 and stuff like that.
Saying, do you know why every man should marry a Dallas Cowboy fan because they don't expect a ring. Oh, ooh, that's good, dude. Don, I'm sorry.
So yes.
Oh, that's funny, James. Shame on. Okay, I told you before we can insert any team you like.
That's right. Except the Colts.
See, Colts right there.
So who are we gonna go visit in Texas?
Carol.
And
my Aunt Pat and cousin Carrie.
Okay.
And his wife Maria.
Okay.
They're the ones that gave us the bunny food that one time when they lived in Center still. Here in Indiana, when I lived in Center, we went to their house and they gave us MJ food. They were shocked that we had a bunny.
Okay.
I have another joke for you. Patriots. I kept thinking Cheatriots. I couldn't get Patriots to come out.
So the dojo.
Here's some development for y'all.
All right. So when we came back, I went back to the dojo because I don't own that building. Somebody else owns the building. And I just basically rented space off of them to do my classes. So when I came back, he was more than willing to allow me to continue my classes with some
limited modifications
to the schedule and to the way that I pay the dojo. So that's going to last until I change it or until we leave. Now,
did you talk to him about that?
Talk to him about what?
When we leave.
We're on?
Yeah, staying on until we leave.
I don't.
Because that's changed.
Okay. So I have been holding classes one day a week now, just on Saturdays, and I was talking to a few of them, telling them some of my plans that I wanted to do, which I'll discuss here in a minute. But I was telling them some of the plans that I wanted to do, and one of them
might have been a mistake.
One of them has already gotten me a building that I can rent, and one of them has already guaranteed me a handful of kids to start the new program if I will stay. So I do plan on designing and implementing a kids after school program,
but
with my system.
But
whether or not we stay here, whether or not we travel, whether or not we end up in Florida, it doesn't really matter. I am going to design, work out, video, and implement a kid's karate class within my system for whatever dojo that I start up.
Well,
absolutely.
You gotta move to Florida, Angie. It ain't happening here. I got news for you. You'll be doing it here alone.
So, I have started designing an after school program that's based off of karate, not necessarily Aikido, definitely not jiu-jitsu, and not Kali.
No Kali. Oh no.
No, not right now. No, not for kids. But I am going to start a kids karate after school program whenever I get my personal dojo going again. And I have decided she'd love to move it for her.
Come on, baby girl.
Yeah. We can do that.
I'm determined to get the family down there, man.
So regardless of whether or not we end up here, regardless of whether or not we end up in Florida, I don't care if we end up in Oklahoma, Michigan, freaking British Columbia. I don't care if we end up on the freaking moon. I have decided that wherever we settle, I will get a dojo going again, not by renting space off of somebody else, but I'm going to get my own building again, and I'm going to run that way. So she's already decided. She's agreed. I don't know if she's going to. She's agreed that she will be in charge of the after-school part of the program.
I'll be in charge. I don't know if I'll be the only one working on it.
That's fine. That's fine. Hey, well, and if Angie comes down,
because I know how I want to run.
Well, if Angie comes down,
Angie, I would trust you to actually be part of that. Ugh.
So anyway, I have started the preliminaries, which basically means
you should do online videos.
I started doing notes about how I want to run this after-school program, and I will be doing a complete video series on what these kids will be doing and at what level they'll be doing it at. So it'll all be also online, that will be accessible to the parents and the kids that are actually taking the program.
She's smiling at you, Sean. Like that.
Can
you go like that?
No.
You can't go like that.
I do have some videos up on my channel.
Hey guys, did the lag get better? Donna, are you still around?
I do have some videos up on my channel for martial arts, and that's another thing that I wanted to discuss, is that I think there will be more videos of martial arts coming up on my channel than previously, because I've been spending a lot more time and effort at the dojo, and with that, she says it's doing better.
Oh, good. I turned mine off. I don't know if that was affecting you or not, but
I actually have 2 students that are very, very close to getting their blue belts, which is about halfway through the curriculum. I have 2 students that are very close to their blue belts, and I will be filming, because I film all my classes. All my classes are filmed. I just don't post them. But I have nearly 200 videos just of the classes up at the dojo I'm at now. So
should she bring him on Saturdays?
Yeah, if you want to bring him up Saturdays, he can start working out with us on Saturdays.
4 o'clock, sweetie.
4 o'clock to 6 o'clock on Saturdays.
Now, that might be a little long for him. But
well, I'm saying you can stay as long as you want.
Yeah.
We do Aikido, and he can do that. We can start him. I can start him out. It's fantastic. He'll learn a lot. So, but I may be promoting before we end up leaving. It'll be okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Works for him.
Yep. So I should be promoting 2 more of my students to blue belt before we leave. They're very, very close. I have 1 student that is really good with the hand-to-hand techniques, but needs some
footwork.
But needs some work with the Joe, which is basically a 4-foot staff. It's a 4-foot stick. And I have 1 person that kind of, he knows the hand-to-hand stuff, needs a little bit of practice with it, but knows the Joe forms really well. So just a little bit of polishing there. So I've got 2 students that'll probably be making blue belt before I take off.
What all you got going on, Angelina?
Now, also,
tomorrow we've got plans, like a couple times.
Wednesday?
Yep.
I have no idea what they are.
I know you don't, because they just came about like an hour ago.
So anyway, I will tell you this much. Hold on.
I say, blow your nose again, please. He does this thing when he needs to blow his nose, and I know he can't help it, but it just makes my ears.
Now.
Oh no! Down they go.
This is another thing I've been thinking about that I haven't said anything.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say it.
Oh no.
I really want to get back out on the road,
Mm-hmm.
and I really want to go out there and I want to see stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I can honestly say that it would not break my heart in the least if we got detained here on a semi to permanent basis.
Here?
Yeah. Well, in this area, it's not going to break my heart if that happens. It's just not. I feel less and less concerned about it the longer we're here. The less and less I really worry about whether or not we end up stuck here. That's really it.
I have no words right now. I can't even process what you just said.
You do have a lot going on.
I cannot even.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, you have a wonderful, wonderful night. I will try to get over to your channel. I'm having
a reptile show.
Massively difficult time getting on YouTube in itself, and then checking out channels and stuff. It's almost impossible.
Yeah, our connection is not always great out here in the dojo.
Yeah.
Or out in the cave. That's part of the problem.
So, but thank you for coming by. Really appreciate it. You have a great night.
Go do something that I can't say because I don't know who's watching. Ah, gotcha. Yikes. I hate days like that. I hate, especially when you work full time. Ugh. Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. Corn snakes are fun. I tell you what.
Corn snakes and boas are, I think, two of the easiest pet reptile snakes to have.
Well, ball python.
I mean ball pythons. That's what I meant with ball python, not boa.
A ball python is like the easiest critter ever to take care of. But anyway.
Ball pythons are cool because, like, they don't do anything. They're the biggest, I think, the biggest challenge for some people to understand with ball pythons is, number one, their feeding habits. And number two, their general habitat has to be well maintained. And there's like, there was even a two-headed snake there. Yikes.
Cool.
Angie, do you want us to come early and help you set up for the party, sweetie? We can. Text me and let me know what time, okay? But, oh, that's cool. See, look at you. Girl, you are like the sweetest. But anyway, a lot of people don't understand that reptiles at night, they need a red light. Like, it's crucial for their eyes. It's crucial for their skin health. And most people don't understand that. And not having a habitat that's too small for them. Because if you've got a 6-foot-long snake, a 5-foot-long aquarium is not going to cut it. And they need to be able to move.
And never feed your snake
in its enclosure. Never. Ever.
Never feed your snake in the tank that it lives in.
Nope. Because then it assumes everything you put in there is food.
Because it will associate you sticking your hand in there as food. It will associate anything going in there as food.
I will say, once we get settled wherever we are, I would love to get another ball python.
We could do that.
Merlin was freaking cool.
Merlin was awesome. So there's that. I'm really excited about everything that's going on at the dojo. I'm really excited about me starting this after-school karate program. Whether or not I implement it.
I knew 2 days ago when we were making all those plans, and I even looked at you and I said, "You're not wanting to stay, are you?" Like,
no. I'm not saying that I want. I'm not saying that I want to stay.
Oh, but see, you've already lessened it to, I wouldn't be unhappy if we did.
Exactly.
So next step's going to be, no, we can stay. I'm good with that. I'm not.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying I don't care whether we do or we don't.
All right, Miss Donna.
And thank you for coming by.
Tell her happy birthday for us.
Absolutely.
Is this the one you just posted about on Facebook? Like 11 or 14. I have 2 friends, Donna's, on Facebook, who have granddaughters that are having a birthday like in the next 2 days or day or so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And they're like, one's 11 and one's 14. Angelina, stay closer. No, you got to follow us, sweetie. Go where we go.
Yeah, you come to Florida.
Tell Mark, come on down. They got jobs. They got truck driving jobs down there. I don't remember the company he works for, but I bet he can transfer.
Yeah.
Okay. I know 11, 10, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yep,
So,
yep.
Yes.
She's a cutie, too. I'll pull up a picture and show it to Richard here in a minute. She's adorable.
Yeah, I will be, I've decided, for years and years, when I first started running my very first dojo, I was adamant that it was only going to be for people who were serious about learning martial arts as a combative self-defense response to aggression. That was adamant. There was not going to be any fluffy.
Yeah, the kids thing.
The kids, no kids. I was not going to accept kids. There was going to be no kids. It was all going to be real. Absolutely, this is how you do it to make sure someone doesn't come and get you later. I mean, it was going to be serious.
Isn't she pretty?
She looks upset, but she's adorable.
Well, she's focusing on a computer. I don't think she's
Oh,
upset.
okay.
Isn't she pretty though?
She's adorable.
I'm jealous of her hair, by the way.
They don't have one in Florida. I've already looked. Yes, adorable. So
sorry, I keep showing pictures.
I ran the dojo for several years.
It's a good thing he loves me, is all I got to say.
And I never did make any real money at it because I wouldn't accept kids. And I wouldn't accept people who were looking for something other than very realistic self-defense.
Oh, thanks, CRP. Hi.
So, hey, how you doing?
Hey, guys, don't forget to smash the like button.
So I did that for many, many years. And then I just kept losing money. No.
Oh.
I kept losing money and losing money.
We did.
And I decided that it wasn't going to be feasible for me to maintain the way it was. So I shut the dojo down. I didn't stop teaching and I didn't stop the system or anything. I just shut that building down because I couldn't afford it. So then I went to teaching at other people's houses or in garages and just that sort of thing, out in the yard, whatever, that sort of thing.
At
the park. And then I built a 16 by 20 shed on the side of the house and started teaching there. And by that time, I kind of loosened up on whether or not I would teach people what I would consider unrealistic, non-combative stuff. I started teaching more things that weren't directly related to actual physical combat. And then I started accepting younger people. I still didn't like the kid thing, but I would accept younger people. Now,
there's nothing happening. Down to 5 people. Okay, are y'all still there? Apparently our connection, see, as soon as you open that door, our connection went wonky. Can you guys hear us?
As soon as I get some response to see if anybody's still there, we'll continue.
Oh.
Well, the numbers are coming back up. Hey, there we go. Okay. So we must have lost connection somehow.
Somehow, yeah, something happened.
So anyway, at that point, I wasn't charging people money. So
CRP, he built a shed.
Well, no, originally I did have a building. Back in 1995 is when
yeah, that was before me.
Yeah. I started my original dojo back in 1995. But eventually went through all that whole thing. And then when I built that shed, I didn't really charge people money because I kind of felt bad about it. And I made zero amount of money and it cost me a lot to keep things going and everything. So anyway, we got rid of the shed because we moved and we didn't want to take the shed with us. And
it wasn't really a place to put the shed or there.
So then what happened was I eventually found this dojo that I'm at now. So I got there. I pay him rent to have the space, and then I charge a nominal fee to everybody.
Very nominal.
Yes.
The owner of the dojo and I constantly are like, dude, raise your rate.
Yes. The tire dummy was in the shed. Yes. And so now I have a better. Well, thank you. A lot of people didn't understand what that tire video was about. They kind of assumed that you were supposed to do all of that to a person instead of just one part of that. A lot of people didn't understand the video, but regardless of that, So now I rent off of somebody, and it's his dojo.
I think it's on your mom's side. Are you related to Angie on her mom's side or her dad's side?
Mom.
That's what I thought it was the mom's side.
Yeah, it's your mom. So
Well,
yeah. So and Ron, who runs that dojo, has done something that several other martial artists has tried to do. Oh, okay. She knows it's the mom, but is it on her mom's? It'd be her mom. Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah. So Ron has encouraged me to get a little more business-like with the dojo. Now, other professional dojo owners have tried in the past to get me there, but for some reason I didn't do it.
well, you were still of the mentality you just wanted to teach your art. You didn't care about the
Yes.
money. And it's not that you care so much about the money now, but now you understand why the money is an important side of it.
Yes.
People in general think that if you're not charging, it means you're not teaching very well. I don't know why it equates that way in their brains, but it does. Business analysts have proven this.
So
and that's how it is. If you don't charge, then they think they're getting a subpar product.
Yes. To be totally honest, the more money you charge somebody, the more they believe you have skill to teach. So anyway.
And sadly, we witnessed this in dojos where the skill they were teaching was not good. But they had a wazoo of students because they charged an arm and a leg to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're done talking about that now. CRP, feel free to watch the playback later. We discussed. We actually talked about that at the beginning of the live.
Okay, no. Okay. All right.
CRP don't miss a thing, man. CRP be all up in our stuff.
I tell you what.
I'm gonna hire CRP as a detective because I'm telling you, CRP don't miss crap.
I tell you what. If somebody wants to believe I'm scared, that's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings that somebody wants to believe that.
Angie, we did hear about that.
It's not gonna. Yes. Yes.
Elizabeth.
Yes,
Rebecca,
we did.
Elizabeth?
Becky. Yes. If someone wants to believe that, I'm more than happy to let them think that. I mean, I do have. I've had people say I have pride issues and I have ego issues and things like that. I've had people say that, but it doesn't hurt my feelings in the least if someone thinks I'm scared of them, because.
I love that. I love that, CRP. What? If you become more of a business with Ron, then you can't leave for the great adventure part deux.
Part deux.
I can't do a French accent.
Okay. It's not going to be Elizabeth, with Ron.
We called her Becky.
Yeah.
How do you get Becky out of Elizabeth? Sorry.
Yeah, because that's not even her middle name either.
I still don't know how they got the name Dewey out of what her name was either. So whatever.
Helen. So.
How do they call people named John, Jack?
I don't know.
Okay, sorry. Hey, Beastie Boy, what up?
So, yeah, it doesn't hurt my feelings or bother me if someone wants to believe that sort of thing about me. It's okay. I don't care. I do say this.
I wouldn't say he's scared to go back. It's more like he's itching to go back to look for the fight. Just saying. Actually, to sit and wait for the fight to come to him. He doesn't go looking for it.
I don't go looking for it, but I do.
He'll antagonize until it shows up on his front door.
Yeah, if I believe there's a fight to be, I won't start the fight.
Boy, we are back in Indiana.
I won't start the fight, but I will encourage whoever wants to start the fight to come find me so that
I can kind of get. Although Clayette, what an interesting name. Clayette. Where do you come up with a name like Clayette? Of course, they called women Dorcas for years, too.
Yeah, Connie. Yeah. Well, Remember,
Kenny I can kind of get out of play at.
You remember Frances, right? Everyone called her Aunt Frank.
Well, and okay, Frank out of Francis, get that.
But she's
Dewey and Becky out of Elizabeth. It's baffling.
Well, the trip's going just fine.
We don't care if he's on the live or not.
I don't care if he is. No, it doesn't bother me a bit.
Beast Boy is dude.
So yeah, I won't physically start something, but if something in my view has been started, I will gladly encourage the continuation of it until it gets physical. Now, there's always somebody out there that's better than the next person. There's plenty of people out there that beat the dog shit out of me. Plenty of people.
There's a lot of people like that on my dad's side, Angie. I heard lots about them, but I just never met them.
So,
and my mom's side too.
That's gonna, if I keep antagonizing someone who starts to pick fights with me, eventually I'm gonna find someone that's gonna beat my ass. It will happen.
There's always that chance.
It will happen one day. If I continue to antagonize somebody, there will be somebody out there that's better than me.
I think it was just that generation, especially Angie, tended to just throw out nicknames. But I mean, my family has kind of done it too. Jaden is called Boo.
Well,
we call Jaden Boo. I don't know why, but we have forever and ever.
Yes. Yeah. Helen was her grandma.
Yeah, I know. No, I met Dewey, right? I met her.
Yes, you met her
twice or three times. I liked her. I think the only person I haven't really liked out of Richard's family was Hag. So, and that's not even your side to worry about. So
yeah.
Fake. Yeah, we were kind of. I don't understand how that all transpired.
I call it fake. What are the chances he? Well, see here.
I don't think he created a new account just to find us.
It may not be him. Honestly, it could be a troll. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
that's a good point.
But I know for sure that whoever it is
went to that bag
and picked it up
because there was stuff in that bag they mentioned in the comments
and knows exactly what was in that wallet
because he didn't mention in the video.
There were several things in that wallet I didn't show and didn't mention, and they made comment of them being in there. So it could very well be a troll. It may not even be that kid. Honestly, I don't know if it is or it isn't, but I do know for a fact
they went back to that campsite.
That they were at that campsite.
They got that bag and they went through it.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
They knew what was in it.
Yes. So it could be a troll. It may not be that. It may not be Jesse Lum. It may not really be him, but it is somebody that has access to that place. That is for sure. And they did go back to the campsite after I packed everything up because they mentioned a few things that would not be knowable.
That video came out how many weeks after we left?
So, but.
So I'm curious as to when they went back.
Yes, but regardless, it's over.
Yeah, Angie, that's our thing.
It's over.
So.
I'm trying to get past all that. I'm not going to be arguing with him, whoever it is. I'm not going to be bantering back and forth on YouTube about it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about it. It doesn't really matter.
I mean, it could, in all intents and purposes, been somebody else that found that bag, and they started the account in that name.
Regardless.
But even then, how would they know? No, let me ask this question.
Okay.
It's nothing to do with that kid other than how will that person know to go to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft to see the video of you going through that bag? It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, the excitement. How did it get to him finding your channel? Somebody finding your channel and that bag, and then waiting 3.5, 4 weeks for the video to come up to start making comments on it.
I don't know.
Unless that bag sat there for 3 or 4 weeks, they saw the bag, they go grab the bag, and then come back create the troll channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then start, but
Whosever channel it is.
does that mean, hi, Robin?
Hey,
hi.
how you doing? It
does that mean the park rangers left that bag sitting there for over a month?
Probably. It doesn't matter.
Really?
It doesn't really matter who
it's just
it is.
Curiosity, honey. Everybody's just curious
because the channel has no videos on it. It doesn't have any.
Yeah, that's why CRP is seeing its whole channel.
It could absolutely be a troll. It could absolutely be.
The fart guy from months ago. Fart guy. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, the one that kept being mean to us. Yeah. I don't know. Regardless, it could be. It could absolutely be. So regardless, moving on. Like I said, after this is done, I'm gonna block that channel, and I'm done with it. I'm not.
Angie, they could have. It was just my thing is, how did they go from finding that bag to knowing it was on a YouTube channel somewhere? Richard's like, over. It's like, stop talking about it. We're just all. Yeah, okay. There's no way, and we'll never know. We'll never know how it went from A to B to C to YouTube channel. We'll never know. We'll never know how it went from A to BBB. You saw that one coming, didn't you?
No.
No? Really?
He
normally sees my bad jokes coming from like a mile away. Okay.
So I'm really enthusiastic about getting this program started for the kids karate thing. Whether or not I implement it anytime soon or not.
I took one of my shoes off.
I still want to get it going.
Want to see my face when I take the other one off?
It's
almost as good as taking the bra off.
I'm gonna start probably doing a little more with. I would like to be able to do a little more on my channel with my martial arts.
More than once, many times actually. Did the bucket get used?
Yes.
Call it my squatty potty.
Yes, it did get used.
It's actually still being used because we don't always go into the house to take care of
like I said, we stay out here in the shed for the most part. The garage.
The cave.
Whatever.
The cave.
I go in once.
About twice a week to shower.
Yeah, about twice a week to get showers. And maybe.
About once a day to say hey and maybe heat something up in a microwave.
I don't.
I said about every day.
I go in there every once in a while.
Why? You just sit on it. Haven't you ever sat on a bucket when it's upside down?
And I get water from in there.
I hung around way too many construction sites in my youth because it really did faze me not to sit on a bucket. I don't know.
So
no, it's very stable. It's fine. It's really, I mean, if you think about the engineering side of it, it's straight up and down. It wouldn't wobble. Okay, what are you all excited about? What? What? You won $1 million and didn't tell me.
So, I was at the dojo.
Oh no.
2 Saturdays ago? Yes.
Oh.
About 2 Saturdays ago. Okay, everybody's got to hear this.
Everybody listen up. Are your ears on?
All right, so about 2 Saturdays ago, I was at the dojo. All right, so one of my students was actually in a movie once. It's called Angry Eyes, right? Wow. Angry Eyes. You can see it on YouTube.
My hair is so cracked up.
It's an extremely okay.
Oh.
It's an extremely low budget movie that was made in town, and I don't know. They played it at the movie theater here, and it was all that and everything. But it's not going to go anywhere. But it was called Angry Eyes. It was about zombies, zombies and vampires or something like that.
Your Angry Eyes. What movie is that from?
And so anyway, this guy wants to like make it big in the movies and TV and all that kind of stuff. So that's a little backstory.
Hi, Robin. Did I say hi to you already, Robin?
So like a Saturday ago.
Okay. Hi, Robin.
About 2 Saturdays ago, he tells me about this this person that he's dating. Now it's all on Facebook with FaceTime and all that.
It's all online right now.
All online right now.
In some way, shape, or form.
But they plan on meeting soon. Now he told me who it was, and I'll tell you in a minute.
And when Richard told me who it was, I said, what was the first thing I said?
He was being catfished.
I'm like, he's getting catfished hard.
It's not because
He's not.
yeah. Anyway, so this is what happened. He told me about how he was dating this person that was on TV, and I said, "Oh, really? Who is it?" So he was kind of ho-humming around about telling me who it was, and then he mentioned the TV show that they were on. Now, little back history, real quick here. I'm jump back a little bit.
A little bit more.
When we were in South Carolina at my ex-wife's house,
it still sounds funny.
my ex-wife Pam got Michelle and myself into watching this TV show, and it was called Pillow Talk, 90 Day Fiance, right?
90 Day Fiance Pillow Talk.
Pillow Talk, yes. So they got us still kind of watching it, and I kind of got interested in it.
Which, by the way, I found you want to see.
Okay, and she started liking it. So anyway, now we're gonna jump to now. So he told me
like
he was
addicted bad. Like now I look for it on YouTube because we don't have it here.
So he told me that he was dating somebody named Molly, who was on a TV show called 90 Day Fiance Pillow Talk.
She was also on the 90 Day, but now she's in Pillow Talk.
Yes. Okay.
So anyway.
So I said, well, which one is that? He said, the one sits on the couch. I said, the one that sits on the couch with the guy? He said, no, the one that sits on the couch with the other girl. So I said, okay, which one is it? And I described both of them. And he told me which one it was. I said, oh, I like her. She's funny. I said, you really seeing her? And he goes, yes. I said, okay. So I come home.
And he said,
yeah. So I come home and I told Michelle that he was seeing this girl. And first thing she said is being catfished. I said, I don't think so. He says no. He talks to her face to face, like what is that called?
FaceTime.
FaceTime, where you can physically see each other, right? So he said that's where he sees her. I said, okay.
Angelina, me too. Wait till you just.
So get this. Wait. So
I'm so mad I didn't go last week.
Last week at the dojo.
I'm going this Saturday because he better freaking call her again.
I'm on the mat and he's talking to her through FaceTime. Mm-hmm. And he goes, come here. He goes, hey, come here. So I walk over there and he turns the phone to her, or to me. He says, this is my Aikido instructor. And there she is sitting there, like actual
on
picture.
FaceTime with
on
him.
FaceTime. So I'm sitting here talking to Molly.
From 90 Day freaking Fiance.
Yeah. And she's funny. She's a wonderful person.
I am so stinking jealous.
So I
can't even express it.
So I got to talk to Molly. And
I got to talk to Molly.
She's fun. She's a fun person.
But I'm eating it too.
Yes. So my student is going to take off and go to Atlanta, Georgia, and hang out with her.
That might have to be our first stop on her trip.
He wants me to go with him to go hang out with her. So
problem is what?
No, I'm saying I told him we would go.
Dang, Skippy, we gonna go. Right, Robin? See?
Yeah, that's cool.
Dude, I can't wait.
When he decides to go to Atlanta, Georgia, he said he's going to contact us wherever we're at, and he wants us to come hang out with him. He wants me to actually.
Things are going. It'll just be here.
He wants me to actually start teaching Aikido there to the stars and stuff, so I can get hooked up through that. So.
Don't argue with the man. If he's gonna hook you up, hook him up.
So yeah. So
$55 is less and ain't gonna cut it either, home fry.
I know. So I thought that was pretty cool that I actually got to talk with Molly from 90 Day Fiance. And I told
Rich Franklin left me a voicemail. So
you know why he left you a voicemail?
Because you called me.
Because I asked him to. So
I cried when that voicemail went off. I was so mad.
So that night, when I came home and told her that I talked to her on Facebook, I called my ex-wife. I said, hey, Pam. I said, I got to tell you something. And so I told her about it too.
This is our life, guys.
Because she said the same.
Random and crazy our life is.
She said the same thing. She goes, oh, is he being catfished? I said, no, I actually physically saw her on the phone and we talked back and forth. So.
Literally, this is how crazy our life is. We have all of these ups and downs and ups and downs. And we seem to run into these situations where we're hanging out with UFC fighters and talking to this person on the phone and doing this odd job for this guy over there. It's just
Yeah, we used to, her and I both used to hang out with UFC fighters all the time.
Kevin Randleman is my baby. I miss him a lot.
Kevin passed away a few years back, but her and Kevin, yeah.
And Big John McCarthy.
John
loves me.
Yeah.
I'm a lovable girl. What can I say? I'm just cute enough to get away with this shit. I'm telling you.
El Guapo likes you too.
Oh yeah, Mr. Boss. I love Boss Ruden.
So yeah.
Oh, thank you, Robin. That's so sweet.
Well, appreciate it. I think it would be nice to get my name out there.
I mean, if we end up living in Atlanta, I can do Atlanta.
Yeah. I just want to get my name out there.
It's a heck of a lot closer to Disney.
As a martial artist, a skilled martial artist. I would like to get my name out there as a skilled martial artist, something that where I have something that I can actually teach people that they want to learn. You know, I mean, I don't care if I'm famous or anything like that. I would like people to know who I am and to think that I have something that could teach them. So a few weeks ago, I was holding class with my black belt, Abner, and he just recently, I just recently promoted him to black belt in
November 23rd, as a matter of fact.
In my Aikido.
You know how I know that date? Because this Aikido black belt panelist falls on our butt the same day. Right.
We could spend the night in the van anytime we wanted. We actually pulled the mattress out and have it in here.
We love you too, guys.
Yeah, we could actually put it back in anytime we want. We probably won't do it around here just
not while it's still this cold.
Just for shits and giggles or anything like that. Probably won't do that.
We don't want to like take it in and out a lot because that's going to break it down and do damage to it. The less you move it around, the better off it is.
Yeah, I actually have a web page. www.
Hi, Melissa.
www.webs.com. It's www.Zenshin Academy, Zenshin Academy. Yeah, I'll type it in. Hold on.
So just type it in. Melissa, I'm doing good. Hubby has dropped a couple of bombshells on me tonight, but we'll figure it out. There's his website.
That's my webpage. I have stuff up there. It's not updated like absolute right now.
Need to do so we can start using our webpage.
But yeah, it is there. Nope, I'm not going by that place. I don't care. I don't have any interest in going out there, checking it out.
Well, Melissa, for starters, Hubby's is now saying he doesn't care if we stay here or if we go. We're back in Indiana. We are not staying here.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying I don't care. So.
Does LinkedIn charge CRP? You know, it's always my first question, right? Where's the money? Does it cost me anything?
So there's a lot of stuff that I could do. I don't want to get too crazy with it because, yeah, we're not going to stay here. I know that. We are going out to travel. We are headed back out. Absolutely. I'm just saying that I don't care if we end up back here in Indiana. That's all I'm saying. I don't really care. It's not going to crush my heart.
Not happening.
So anyway, yes. But yeah,
Thank you, CRP. I'll look into that.
When we're out traveling around and everything, I would love to do seminars or classes or something. It's just very, very difficult.
I don't know what that means. Oh, Florida?
No, Florida.
Florida's happening. Trust me.
Oh, no. Yes, Florida. Yes, Florida.
He can change his mind all he wants. I'm going to Florida.
I'm not changing my mind.
I'm taking my van with me.
It's not a permanent residence.
Although, she did make the comment yesterday, what can we do to make it easier for you out there? I'm like, nothing. Oh, thank you, Robin.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do.
He's getting ready to, Robin. He's getting ready to post more. Florida's happening, guys.
I do plan on.
Florida is never off the table. Trust me.
I do plan on doing more. I want to do more. As a matter of fact, when I originally made this YouTube channel, originally it was called Zenshin Academy, and it was strictly for my martial arts stuff. But that didn't really pan out for me.
We're coming, Robin. We'll be there.
We are.
He can try to get out of it, but like I said, bye, Richard. I'm messing with you. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to push that button just one too many times. Oh, now he's going to go take care of his schnoz again. Yeah, our life, guys, I'm telling you, and I've said this before, our life is so... We have to be fluid. It literally changes from 1 minute to the next. There's time we can have the best laid of plans and have it all taken care of and laid out, and then we get hit with something, and guess what? Plans have to change.
Well, one of the purposes for this whole adventure,
Robin, were you one of my original subscribers? I think you were.
Not to have plans. That was one of our original basic tenets of this entire adventure.
True fact.
No plans. And I'm not making plans. I'm simply stating, for the record, that if now, in the near future, in the distant future, or never, if we end up in Indiana, it's not going to break my heart.
Yeah, Melissa, I knew you were. Hi,
Billy Bird. Hey. So anyway, there. So I think what we've discussed so far is the Angelina Forrest incident, which is done.
Don't bring that up again.
Let's not bring that up. Nobody asked what's going on. If you want to know what's going on,
please
watch the video.
Live later.
No more questions about that. That YouTube channel will be blocked. That's done.
We are very blessed, CRP.
Yes.
It's not the retirement that I wanted yet, but we'll get there.
I am in the process.
Billy Bird, no.
I am in the process of adding an after-school program for students whenever that gets going. And I got to talk with Molly from 90 Day Fiance a week ago.
Not quite a week ago. It was just
last Saturday. And the guy who was talking with her that had me talk with her is kind of seeing her on FaceTime, and they're
unofficially dating her.
They're dating online. And he's wanting me to travel there with him at some point and start teaching Aikido there in Atlanta when he gets settled there. If they stay together, which he is very hopeful will happen.
Cross your fingers, guys. She goes through men pretty bad.
Huh?
She goes through men pretty bad.
Oh, okay. Well, he goes through women pretty quick, too.
Well, that's true. Somebody asked Billy Bird, no, we are not moving back to Indiana. We're on a pit stop.
She says that you guys feel like close friends. Okay.
Yep. Melissa is actually one of my original subbers. I would say she's in my first 50. Melissa, Robin, Michelle Sleeman, Joy Violet.
Well, CRP, I'll tell you this.
There's been a couple of others. They
purchased it specifically for someone else that wanted it. And even if it was available, it wouldn't happen. We don't want to live back there. We wouldn't want to purchase it back from them. That's just
Angie's like, and we also talked about how Angie is your favorite cousin.
And how Angie is my favorite cousin.
We did indeed. Robin, you can send it to me on Instagram. Privately, or private through YouTube Messenger on either Michelle Bailey or Way to Sun, either one.
Yes. So, yes. So,
Angie, that's
the first thing, the martial art thing, the Molly. I'm sorry, Molly thing, and then the Angie thing. So we've talked about a lot of
Angie's
stuff.
crazy schedule.
Yes.
And
we're going to Angie's
the fact that we are
Sunday,
not
right?
coming back Saturday.
Saturday.
No, Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday. And how it's not going to devastate me if for some reason down the future we end up back here. It won't kill me.
Will me. So that's not happening.
So, well, that's fine. I don't care if we do or we don't.
Okay. We got it. We're
Okay.
good. Yes. Yep.
Yup.
Yup.
And the 3 people in Texas that we're going to go visit here soon when we take off is who?
Carol Jarbo.
Carol Jarbo.
My Aunt Pat and her son Gary.
Her Aunt Pat and son Gary.
And Gary's wife Maria.
And Gary's wife Maria.
Who all 3 live in the same house.
Okay. There we go.
Ow! You said no pinching. That's your rule. You just pinch.
I said you couldn't pinch me. Ow! Well, okay. You win.
Hey, I'm not going to do it, but let me show them where I like to do it. I like to do it right here on his underarm because that hurts really, really bad. And, the nipples.
Pinching and slapping's against the law.
Not my law.
Okay.
I don't got no po say no.
So anyway.
I really hurt my arm. I'm going to put a bruise on my arm. It's going to bruise on your... Dude, I will freaking...
Ugh. All right. Yes, Sunday.
And nachos. Ooh, buddy.
She beat the tar out of me on that. I don't know.
I know all the right spots to pinch. Okay. Well, I did an update earlier, but I'll repeat. It's okay. It is doing a lot better. It is doing a lot better. I kind of sort of re-injured it a few days ago. I tripped over the dog, and to keep from falling. Okay, in my defense, I didn't put the dog there, so it's not like when I fell the first time and I tripped over the water that I just put there.
She was outside. It was very dark, and the dog is very dark.
And in order to keep from falling, I had a hold of a door, and Hi, Jay!
Hey.
I pulled, when you grab a hold of it, and it just kind of pulled it a little bit.
That's something we don't see much around here right now.
Sunlight. We're supposed to, for the next 4 days, have sunshine. Please, Lord, please. But I can lift things with it now when I couldn't before. I still have to be, certain movement. Like, if I try to extend it all the way to grab something, it feels like a rubber band is in there and it's just going to snap in half at any time and it hurts like fire. And today, as a matter of fact, when I got up and I reached for my glasses with my left hand, the shoulder, I literally forgot that, ouch is right. I literally forgot that, I can't reach that far with the arm. And I screeched. I was like, ow!
What? Question.
What?
Can you talk about what we're doing tomorrow?
Oh, Billy Bird. Sure. Tomorrow,
all right, so
what?
I have no idea. She just sprang it on me while we were talking here.
Oh, it's nothing big.
We're busy tomorrow.
We got a little something going on. It's nothing big.
So
tomorrow night is euchre. So you have to keep the dog out here while I'm in there for euchre because mom has asked that we ban the dog during euchre.
Well, the dog stays out here with us 99% of the time.
I'll be in there for euchre.
Okay.
But before that,
which euchre has nothing to do with me.
Right. But before that, we're gonna help her sweep and clean the house a little bit because she can't do the sweeping and stuff like she did before. It hurts her too much. And set up her tables for euchre. And then we're going to leave, and we're going to go to Kelly's house for a little bit. She wants us to come over and look at something and see what we say. And then we'll come back here for euchre. What do I get to see? I don't know. She didn't tell me. It might be something you've been dying to see for 24 years now.
I doubt it.
Probably not.
So if everybody, I have sort of a crush on her cousin Kelly.
And Kelly and I play it up to the extent that we can. To the absolute nines.
Absolutely.
We even call somebody here. We even call her my cousin wife because, she's not my sister. She's my cousin, so she can't be my sister wife. She's my cousin wife. And it annoys, especially her mom. Her mom goes ballistic. Not like she used to, but her mom just gets so mad. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. But it was fun to kind of...
Well,
mess with them a little bit.
I don't think that there's an issue because it's not like, anything is really happening. But I honestly do have
It's a funny flirt. You guys
I have
a little flirt back and forth.
I do have a very physical.
You're physically attracted to her.
Yes, I'm physically attracted to her. Yes.
You're married, not buried.
I'm physically attracted to her, and I don't hide it. I think that's the problem that upsets her family.
But everybody knows the boundaries. Like, we know as much as you really do have an attraction for her, that's all it'll be.
Yeah.
Have you been on my Facebook? You can actually see a picture I posted a few days ago of me on one side and her on the other side smooching on him. I mean,
They torture me because they both know that I'm very physically attracted to her. So they like
I reap the benefits of that torture, so I'm all fine with that.
So they play that up on some occasions just to get a rise out of me.
You said it, buddy. Yeah, go hide that red face.
Okay.
He's actually turning red. I don't know if you guys can see it much on there, but I'm telling you, he's turning red. Ooh, it's getting redder. He embarrassed himself. He never does that.
I'm not embarrassed.
Whatever, your face turned red, dude. Can you guys see it? Look, right around.
Okay, maybe I should have chosen my words differently, but it was funny.
It was funny.
So yeah.
Anyway.
So the funny thing is, okay, here's something really funny, and I don't.
Yes, it did. You're laughing.
Here's something that's kind of funny. Her first cousin that I met wasn't Kelly. The first cousin, no, the first one was Heather.
Oh.
Okay, so
it was Kelly. We went to Kelly's house on Indiana, on Tomahawk when she lived in the Heights.
Okay, well,
before you met Heather.
All right, so
because Kelly was the only one I would introduce you to after my parents first, because I was like, if I can get Kelly behind me, I'm golden. If Kelly says no, he's got to go because I'm not doing it.
So I met her cousin Heather, and Heather was actually in a commercial on TV.
A local commercial, yeah.
And I told her how I thought her cousin was cute, and for a while that was kind of a, I thought her cousin.
That's my joke.
Yeah.
But
she was cute. I found her
still
cute.
Really early in our relationship.
Well,
it's true, Robin.
What?
Nothing wrong with having some fun, married, not buried. People who get into a relationship and automatically assume that significant other is never going to be attracted to another human being are so naive and loaded with crap. It's ridiculous. Your body it's a chemical reaction. It's true I think anyway, it's true that you don't pick who you fall in love with. Your body picks it for you. Your mind picks it for you. Does your heart follow along? Most of the time. Hopefully that person's mind and body and heart also follow along. But the point is, it's a chemical reaction within your mind that causes you to have those feelings. Attraction is a chemical reaction. You can't stop that from happening when you see another attractive person. Why do you think rock or TV movie stars get so famous? It's a charisma and attraction they exude that other people like. It's got nothing to do with choosing to like that person or choosing to be attractive. You either are or you aren't. He's not dead. I'm not dead. I freaking will pick people out for her. I'm like, hey, dude, check her out. I'll be, don't I? Dude, she's got a cute butt. Or, dude, nice set.
Just like she had, well, probably she still has, but he's no longer here.
Yeah, Kevin.
She had a thing for Kevin Randleman.
Dude, so.
It's fine by me. I mean, honestly, he was a very attractive guy.
Very attractive. And he was a chrome dome too.
Yeah. Well, she tends to like Boss Rutan.
Boss Rutan.
She had a thing. She's got a thing for Boss Rutan.
Got a thing for Boss.
Rich Franklin. He wasn't bald when you had.
I still have a thing for Rich Franklin.
Rich Franklin. Now, as a matter of fact, I was talking to Rich one day and told him that she was very upset. She didn't get to. She wasn't able to.
I didn't get to go to the classic that year.
So
it is, Robin. It's a soul thing.
So what happened was
exactly.
I gave him my phone, and I carried a phone at the time. I gave him my phone.
I made him take a phone that weekend, is what it was.
He called her and left a message.
The one freaking time I leave my phone in the car. Seriously, I could have actually just spoken to him, but I had a voicemail that I got to listen to for months afterwards until my carrier at the time deleted the voicemail. And I didn't know it was going to do that. I was so mad. So mad.
She had that voicemail for like a year.
No, it was about 6 months. It didn't keep it for a year. But I would listen to it. I would be having a bad day or whatever, and I would pull out my phone and listen to my voicemail because listening to Rich say, "Hey, Michelle, it's Rich. Your husband tells me you're a big fan. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Keep following me, and I'll keep talking about you, or keep you in my prayers, or something like that. And have a good day, I think." And then he hung up.
That's
exactly, Angelina. Yeah. Exactly. I mean,
I would never do anything that would hurt her or cause me to be killed.
It's preservation at this point.
Yeah, self-preservation here. No, I would never, honestly, I would never go behind her back and do anything like it. I wouldn't do it.
No.
But I can still find people attractive.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not, it's just, it's naive and it's selfish and it's ridiculous and it's setting you up for failure too, when you just assume, oh, well, they love me, so nobody else looks good. Well, no.
Now this can go either direction, women or men. But
yes, Robin. Yes.
When the spouse gets upset because the other one sees somebody they find attractive, when they get upset about that, it's usually
an insecurity within themselves.
It's ridiculous. It's not so much,
or it's an insecurity in that relationship.
In the relationship, yes, it's an insecurity in the relationship that they're fearful that that person would actually go to that other person. I'm not fearful that she would run off with Rich Franklin, or she would run off with Kevin Randleman, and if she did,
I know, I'm just kidding. Well, I'm just kidding. He knows.
Even if there was a flingy thing going on there, if it made her happy,
I don't even know what to say to that. If it makes me happy, just go do it. No.
Well, I would prefer not, but I'm just saying. If it would make her happy, I mean, it's something that, you know. And I think Kevin Randleman would have taken you off that one night. I'm pretty sure he would have.
He did put a lot of kisses on me.
He was very.
He kept like this.
He was very.
He kept covering me.
He was very, very. He was very, very touchy with her one night.
Yes.
Very touchy.
Richard, I even remember as you're getting ready to take the picture, and he gives me the first kiss. You were like, "Whoa, oh, whoa," and then he's like, "Oh, did you like that?" or something like that. And he leaned over and gave me another kiss. Yeah, it was funny. Aww. Find her attractive. She's beautiful.
Kelly.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm glad you picked up on that. I was lost.
Yeah, I've always said I think they look very, very similar. Very similar.
It's our eyes.
It's everything. Your guys' bone structure, face structure, everything. You guys, your body build. It's all this.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway.
Maybe an hour, Billy. We're maybe an hour of happiness. Oh, Billy, honey, trust me. I'd make that boy last longer than an hour. I'd take my time with that one. I know how to take my time, don't I, babe? It's just, we started out on. We started out with a lot of.
We had a lot of issues in the beginning.
A lot of struggle.
But I'm not insecure. Yeah. I'm really, truly not insecure about our relationship, and I really. Neither one of us
very hard to get.
Neither one of us have anything to worry about, and we know that. So it.
I think that's part of it, and you know, in the process of us getting to this point, one of the conversations that we had one time was the boundaries of what I constitute as cheating on me, and because it's not always physical. Cheating does not mean that you're physically touching them. Cheating can mean you're sharing a confidence with another person that you haven't shared with me. That's not okay. you're my number one go-to. I'm his number one go-to, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's us, right? It's us against everything else.
That's right.
And exactly, Melissa, emotional cheating. And, we both, it was kind of weird because growing up, I grew up with parents who never got divorced. His parents got divorced. And I'm not trying to slam anybody, okay? So don't take this that way. But his mom never set an example for him on what a good relationship was. And she didn't allow his dad around for his dad to set a good example of how.
Not that he would have either.
Well, I'm not going to go there because I'm just saying.
He and I are very tight. We're very friendly together. We get along great. But when it comes down to it, he would have not been a good parent either.
And I saw my parents have disputes. My parents are not mean to each other. Sometimes they're a little gruff. Sometimes I literally will look at mom and say, "Really, mom?" Or I'll look at dad and say, "Okay, that was too hard." But, they've been together 53 freaking years. Clearly they're doing something right. And one of the things that I'm going to kind of throw you under a bus, but I'm not trying to throw you under a bus. Does that make sense?
That's all right. I'm tough enough. I can take it.
It's going to sound harsh. It's the truth of how the situation was, and it's one of the conversations we had. He had been talking to women that he worked with about our relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what the foo?
Yeah.
You're having a problem with me. Talk to me. But by the same token, on the flip side of that coin, I was kind of doing the same thing and I wasn't talking to other men. I was talking to Kelly, but I wasn't talking to him about our issues. And that's how marriages get in trouble. When you stop talking about it, it becomes an issue. And so when we both quit doing that and started turning to each other for our
it helped.
Our relationship.
It helped.
The last time that we split up and we're working on getting back together.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. But I made him court me all over again. He couldn't just come back and be back. No, sorry, dude. You got to earn that shit again. You ain't getting that right away. But we stayed up for I don't know. I think he got at the house at 9:30 that night. And we were up until 11:30 the next morning talking about our relationship and what we both wanted. Now, during the breakup, he actually went and saw a psychiatrist. That's when you saw that doctor.
Yeah.
And I think, yes.
I wouldn't have been able to take care of my issues without that. I can tell you that right now. Yeah. I thought I could.
But I made him prove that what he did worked and but at the same time, I had to work on stuff too. I had to fix some shit that I was pushing on him that wasn't fair to him. Right?
Right.
So once we both did that, then look at us now, dude.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing, honestly.
A lot of people say that, Melissa, and thank you for recognizing it because a lot of people don't go get the help.
That was really hard.
Yeah.
It was really hard.
He had two choices: get help or don't see me. Pick your pick.
And I really thought for a long time, I thought I could deal with it by myself. I really did think I could control that and take care of it myself. When I realized I couldn't, I didn't see a choice.
I agree, Angelina.
I knew what I wanted, and I knew the only way to get what I wanted, and you do what you do.
It was funny. It's not funny, haha, but it was interesting. I'll put it that way. During the breakup, he actually had started seeing another woman, and his sister kept saying he don't like her. I'm like, whatever. I just kept saying whatever, and his sister actually talked me into allowing him to come back and even talk to me because I was done.
My sister has done more for me in my life other than Michelle than anyone else. My sister was my rock. Yeah. She was the person that told me when I was screwing up. And
dude, she was blunt about it too.
And
buddy.
She was the person that would stand behind me when I was in the right. And she wouldn't stand behind me when I was wrong.
No.
She'd stand behind me to hit me.
Yeah, she'd stand behind you and say, dude, pop him.
She'd stand behind me so she could push me in the back of the head with a hammer or something. But yeah,
Melissa, you're right. You're right.
She was my rock. her and Michelle are the two most important women in my life.
So, sorry, my sleeve keeps bunching up and it looks weird.
So anyway, that was that.
Yep.
And I don't know how we got on that.
I don't either. Oh, we were talking about attractive people and being attractive people and how relationships can't work if you're not confident.
Oh, okay.
And Angelina made the comment that when you get confident with yourself, it helps too. But I think sometimes, Angelina, not just being confident in yourself, but being confident in knowing that your spouse is as into your relationship as you are. Because I didn't think he was like, with what he was doing, I'm like, you don't like this relationship or you wouldn't keep doing what you're doing. He would look at me and say, no, I really want this relationship. I'm like, because you're not proving it. Actions say a whole lot. And your actions are saying, nah, not really. I wasn't going to stick around for that.
I don't know what she sees in me. I don't find myself attractive at all. I really don't.
Oh, I love you. You're my baby.
But
no, not bald head.
To be totally honest, I don't have to find myself attractive. I know she does.
And it goes the other way too. I still don't understand what he sees in me. I'm like, whatever, dude. He calls me. What do you call me?
Hey, you.
Oh. I just moved one little bit. Yep.
Well, and we're around each other all the time.
It is so funny because before we took off on the big adventure, everybody kept asking, are you gonna get sick of each other?
Yeah, well, we're around each other anyway.
Dude, I helped him train to fight in cages. In
my corner.
When he's not home, I miss him. When he comes home, what's one of the things I say to you? I missed you.
Hey, what were you doing?
That too.
Were you out with Kelly again?
You were supposed to be home an hour ago. Why didn't you call?
Hey, is that alcohol I smell on your breath? Wait.
Thank God I didn't have to worry about that too. Boy, the one issue was enough.
All right, so here's a pop quiz.
Woo! Uh-oh. Okay, go.
Shoot the hostage. Okay.
What movie is that from?
All right, pop quiz. If I'm gone.
Uh-oh.
And you're not sure where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Where's the...
I have 3 places I look for.
3 places that you call.
Dojo, your dad,
my dad, the library.
In that order.
Exactly. Because I'm not going to be anywhere else. I'll be at the dojo, I'll be at my dad's house, or I'll be at the library. Now, where will I be at the library?
Down in genealogy. They're actually, okay, so back in the early days, there was a woman who worked there. Her name was Michelle. And I used to call in because he never looks at the clock when he's in the library. You can forget setting time limits. Just call and say, hey, can you let Richard know time is up? Because that's all. That's what you have to do. So it would be funny because I would call and be like, hey, Michelle, it's Michelle. Can you tell Richard it's time to come home? And she'd be like, oh, sure, no problem. How you doing, Michelle? I'm like, I'm good. Like, we would have full-on conversations. And then I'd hear her go, oh, hold on a minute. Let me tell him. Hey, Richard, it's your wife. You're like, I thought that's who it was, wouldn't you? You'd be like, figured. And that's how yeah.
Angie says she's very
Angie,
rarely.
I told you, I can't do that.
Yeah.
At one point, he was going to go back in the military. I'm like, no.
Yeah, there was.
Or he's in the woods. Yeah, Robin.
Yeah.
Not so much right now. Right now. But yeah, that's true too.
I have not spent a lot of. Okay. Because we're back here, I didn't want to run back out into the woods and get really connected with it because I'd really miss leaving it again. So,
no, Robin, you can't call the woods.
So I was kind of wanting to stay away from the wooded area.
Angie was like, I was going to say dojo or dad, but didn't know about the third. Yeah. And that's been that way since the day we met. I've always known.
I've actually kind of avoided going out into the woods lately, but I've really been getting back into the martial arts, even more so than I have been. And I really want to make sure that stays a big part of my life, whether I'm out on the road or not. So I've been spending a lot more time at the dojo and less time out in the woods recently.
Yes, we do. But we've got plenty of time, sadly.
Yes.
It is hard, honey. It's okay. We understand.
Yes. Yes, yeah. Well, the last thing that I entered was Becky, her obituary stuff. That was the last thing that I entered. I put that in last night, right? The night before?
Night before, maybe?
Last night or the night before, I went ahead and typed it
One
all
of the
in.
two.
Yeah.
So, hey, we've been on almost
2 hours.
Almost 2 hours.
Yeah, and we still got good people,
we
amount of people.
We do. Guys,
So that
can you hit
must-
the like button?
So that means we must be talking about stuff that everyone's interested in hearing.
Okay, so pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Where do you find me if I'm not here?
You're not here.
Mm-hmm.
You would either be out with your mom somewhere, which you probably wouldn't like, or you'd be at Kelly's.
True. It's not necessarily that I wouldn't like being with my mom, but driving with my mom is so frustrating.
Well, I'm glad that you are, Robin. I really am.
Yes, me too.
Sometimes I'm concerned
that we're so boring.
Yeah, I think that we're boring people.
I don't understand why people want to talk to us or watch us talk. I don't get it.
I think that I am one of the most boring.
We're always like, why? I love you, but why? Uninteresting.
Uninteresting, exciting person out there. I really don't understand, but I appreciate that. I really do. Melissa says that we aren't boring at all. Well, I appreciate that. But usually, after about an hour.
Usually at about an hour, I'm done.
She gets tired and she gets done and she's ready to stop.
But this is the first time that we've done a live since November.
Yes.
Where my shoulder isn't killing me, and
yes, I have your oldest, but I don't have the other two listed.
And yeah, he knows I'm usually with Kelly or my mom. Yep. Because those are the three people I hang out with: my hubs, my mom, my cuz.
Yep.
Hubs is always first. The other two you can kind of flip flop. It depends on the day.
Well, I only hang out with her.
Kelly works too, so.
I go to my dad's and we hang out a little bit.
Oh gosh, Angelina. Woohoo! Angie.
It's nice. It's nice to know that Michelle and I join Angie in the shower.
Oh my goodness, dude, you went dark with that. That's not even okay. You gonna turn red again?
No, she's my cousin. That can't be weird. I mean, not in this. Now, if I were to say that Michelle, myself, and Kelly were in a shower, that would be different.
That'd be weird.
No, that would not.
That would be weird.
Yeah, well, it could be weird all you want.
How about you, me, and Kevin in the shower?
Well, I'm sure I would be lacking in many aspects of that. I would just hang over in the corner and.
Melissa Lynn says, awkward.
I'd be like, you two
CRP.
Continue to get your shower, and I'm going to go dry off, and I'll be back in an hour.
An hour? Just an hour? You're only giving me an hour, dude? Come on, man. It's Kevin.
That's fine.
Kevin!
If you're not out of the shower, I'll come back later.
CRP. Our Valentine's Day consisted of hubby sleeping till about 4:30, and me finally waking his butt up. I gave him a card. He gave me peeps and a card, and that was about it.
Pinch is rich.
Right? You're making it awkward now.
Date night tonight.
This is our date. Hanging out with you guys. Yeah, we never have done much for Valentine's. It's never been one of those days that we
Now,
care.
I personally don't care about any holidays. I really don't. None of them enthuse me.
It drives me nuts with this.
I don't like Christmas. I don't like Easter. For many reasons. Other than I just don't. I'll just say I don't like celebrating holidays because it's nothing to me, and we'll leave it at that. But holidays just aren't important to me. If you make every day special, which I think every day is special, if you make every day special, then there's no special day.
Woohoo! You go, Angelina. You're gonna go on a date next Saturday.
Awesome. Yeah, I just don't.
Exactly.
I don't care for holidays. Now she loves holidays.
Some holidays, and I don't like them as much as I used to. It's just too stressful. It's just too stressful. When the kids were little, I tried to make the holidays fun and exciting for them. But even as they got up, they kind of turned into Grinch over here, and
No, I
kind of just lost, like, whatever. Like 2 Christmases ago was like my undoing. That was the Christmas that Michael moved out. Jaden wouldn't wait until Christmas morning, technically, to open presents. So we literally, like 12:15 a.m., because technically that was Christmas Day, opened gifts. And we were all so broke that we had, like, very little to give, which was fine. I mean, I know that's not really the purpose, but it was just a hard holiday that year.
No.
No.
As a matter of fact, I am not religious.
Billy Bird says you had very bad rabbit and Santa experiences as a child.
No,
With his mom, that's probably true.
Okay. So, no, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness.
Robin, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry.
I am not religious at all. As a matter of fact, if I were religious, I would be pagan. I do not get into religion.
Yes, Robin. I understood.
I just don't follow it. I don't think that it's correct.
Robin, I'm so sorry.
So, plus the holidays that are celebrated now for the Christian holidays like Christmas and Easter, actually all Christian holidays are nothing more than a ripoff of previous religions that were pagan, and they just implemented them into the Christianity religion to get those people to join Christians. So I just don't do holidays because to me they're fake and phony. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying anything bad about it.
I think it stems from the lack of holiday celebrations his mom provided, but whatever.
And I'm not a Christian, so why would I care about Christmas or Easter?
You don't have to be Christian to care about it. To have fun with it. I'm not saying care about it because of the religious aspect. Care about it because of the fun you can have with your family and your kids.
I can have fun the same way every day if I chose to.
This is true.
Again, if you make every day special, then no day has to be special.
See what I mean? He drained me. I turned him into a better Disney person. He's not quite a Disney yet. He's almost there, although he has broke out in Disney song a couple times, which, FYI, quite a turn on for this Disney nerd. And that might have been a little TMI. Sorry, but
I know what I'm singing tonight.
That's
good. That's a good
Robin,
one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I like that.
He's sucking all the holiday cheer out of me, so that's what I was trying to say.
People's always. We watched Robin Williams did a comedy special. Was it Live in New York or something or other?
New York, yeah.
And he talks about Easter and how it went from whatever, all this kind of stuff to rabbits and eggs and all that kind of stuff. And he says he doesn't know how that happened. Well, I can tell you how that happened.
Here we go.
Originally, what the Christians use as Easter was called Ostara, and it was a rebirth ceremony that involved rabbits and eggs. And the Christians, trying to get these people converted, decided that they would incorporate that particular aspect of it into their Easter to get people into the religion. So that's why you have eggs and rabbits during Easter, is because it was part of an older religion, and they were just trying to suck people in from other religions to their religion. And it's the same thing with all of their religions. Christmas is the same thing. As a matter of fact, Christmas was originally more like what we celebrate Halloween now. That was the original Christmas.
Good night, Melissa. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming by.
Away.
I scared her away. Okay.
You scared her away.
So I'll stop talking about that kind of stuff. I scared her away.
Filthy pagan.
Called me a filthy pagan. And I took a shower today, so I'm not a filthy pagan. I am a clean pagan.
Filthy pagan.
Okay. And there's another thing. This is really, she's Christian. She was raised Pentecostal.
Full gospel.
Okay. I was not
non-denominational Pentecostal.
I was not raised in any religion whatsoever because I just wasn't. So it was left to me to decide what I wanted to be. My grandmother uh, was a Baptist, and I used to go to her church and actually tried very hard to accommodate their ideas into what I saw things were. I really wanted to believe. They just didn't convince me, and no one else has been able to either. And now it's too late, honestly.
Robinson's life is also a gift, so we are loaded with blessings.
Absolutely. I don't have any doubt of that. You know, so those of you who are out there who are really serious Christians who are intended to convert, just ignore me.
Yeah.
because you can't convert me,
Angie,
because
why
it just
would
isn't
you
going to happen.
cry? First of all, honey, don't go to a Baptist church.
Well, my sister went to a full out 100% jean skirt mafia Pentecostal church, and it scared the living dog crap out of her.
Jesus only church.
It scared her to death. They were crazy. She came home like terrified. So I don't know what one Lisa used to go to. Actually, yeah, I saw her a few days ago, didn't we?
That wasn't Baptist then, sweetie. At least not even, unless it was a Southern Baptist, I guess. She said Lisa Maynard.
Oh. Okay, I don't know. Now, I used to go to her church, and they didn't get crazy, but they did get enthusiastic. And I always said I enjoyed their enthusiasm for their beliefs. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it scared you, it scared you. I've been to a couple of churches that scared the crap out of me.
I tell you
and I grew up in churches where they spoke in tongues and jumped around and ran around the
yes, I think that's
what's that called? Sanctuary, screaming and stuff.
Yeah, we saw her at the funeral as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? Oh, the person, honestly, right now, the person I enjoy talking to the most about religion is her Uncle Brad. He is a devout believer in Christianity and in God and all that. Very, very, very much so. But he's very respectful to me, and he's very objective to my opinions versus his opinions. And we get along really, really great. And we have a lot of really good conversations.
All right, Robin. We'll talk to you later, honey. Bye.
Okay, thank you very much for coming by. So, yes, her Uncle Brad and I have a lot of really, really good discussions. And neither one of us get mad because we disagree with each other. As a matter of fact, it actually helps the conversation along. So
it's hilarious when they get started too. Oh my God.
Because it transforms not just religion, but it also transforms into science. It transforms into natural science. It transforms into quantum physics. We talk about everything.
And Uncle Brad doesn't go into the closed-minded Christian attitude of, but you've got to see it my way.
Yes.
Normally that's our biggest problem, and I mean myself too, with Christians, is that they get block-minded. You're not believing like me, so you're wrong. I'm never going to tell somebody they're wrong for their beliefs. That's not my job.
I respect him for his beliefs, and he respects me for mine. They just happen to not be the same.
Jaden's too busy to even talk to us, and while Michael pretty much too.
You know what? We haven't really seen much of both of the boys, to be totally honest. Michael and his wife, fiance, they have their own lives, and their work schedule is, although it's very routine, it's very difficult for us to see them because of it. And Jaden just prefers to be by himself.
CRP, they're at work, and they work Monday through Friday, and they work 2 o'clock to like 11:30 at night.
Yeah, they're not really available much because of the work schedule, because they're either working or they're sleeping.
Literally.
Yeah. And like I said, Jaden's really a loner. He just doesn't really care if other people are around him, and that includes us.
No.
No. You know what? We raised both of our boys to be very independent and to be very self-sufficient. And I'll be honest, it
kind of hurts.
It kind of hurts now. It does, because they don't need us. And to some degree, I wish they did.
I'm glad they don't.
But I am glad they don't.
But
yeah, they have their own lives, and
we've raised them so independently that
they're strong, independent.
They're very, yeah.
You know, they're not weak people that are independent. They're very strong, independent people. Now go ahead. So, you know,
I need to get some supper because
we actually raised them to be that way, and
yeah,
I'm very, very proud that they are. Although I do wish that they needed us or wanted us more than they really do. But that's part of our job.
Michael does, but with his schedule, I mean, we can't control that. They're adults.
Yeah.
They've got lives. Jaden's the same way.
That's just part of the way things are.
The only thing about Jaden's schedule is where he works, we can go in and at least say hey to him. Where Michael works,
you can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Which we've done a couple times with Jaden, because since we've been back.
Excellent parenting. Kudos. Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
that.
We really did try. I mean,
honestly, I think we did a very, very good job. Honestly, I really do.
We used to have discussions when they were little on what we expected of our kids as adults. And, you know, one of the things that we hated seeing around us was, even at 12, 11, 12, 13 years.
Not anymore.
No.
He doesn't hook us up much.
There's one manager in there that if he's there, he'll upsize us. Like if we get a medium, he'll give us a large. But other than that, no, we don't get free food.
Yeah, we don't.
And that's fine. We don't expect it.
We did for a while, though. We did get free food for a while, but that's over.
But, well, just because of that new manager, they've got that new store manager. But anyway, you know, we would hate seeing people who had, you know, tweens and teens who couldn't freaking dress themselves hardly and they couldn't go to a store and pick out an outfit that they wanted to wear or buy. Like, we were baffled at that. And
yes, what's really irritating.
I had Michael picking out his clothes from the time he was old enough to sit up and look at it and put a hand on it. I'd be like, Michael, which one do you want?
Yes.
And my aunt thought I was horrible. Do you remember that? I used to get yelled at for that.
Yep.
You're gonna have a horrible kid later that can't do any, or that can do everything and get mouthy and stubborn with you. Well, he could do everything, but they knew better than to get mouthy at the same time.
They learned respect.
You know.
They learned respect right along with everything else they learned.
And we had a lot of conversations on that.
Yep. Now, when you have a child that spends, let's say that you have a child that's high school age, that spends all of their time in the house, they don't work, they come and go through the kitchen as they please, they demand certain foods, they yell and scream if they don't get their way. They make you, well, not us, but they have a parent that they yell at, bring me my food. And that parent goes into the kitchen, gets the food, and takes it to that child. And you got a bratty child. I don't think that's good parenting. I really don't.
CRP, we don't have one right now. A new departure date, we don't have one.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm not going into the reasons why, but we don't. I'm not.
Okay.
It's too hard. I'm not.
She's taking us being here a lot harder than I'm taking it. I'm one of those guys, when I get hit in the jaw, I just flow with it and roll with the punch. She gets hit in the jaw, she takes it square in the jaw and goes down.
And gets pissed.
And then gets pissed about it.
Not that I got hit, but that I'm down.
Yeah. I just take things for what they. As we said earlier, I don't have a real religious belief, but I do believe things happen because they're supposed to happen. And I say that with everything. I may not understand why it happens. I may not understand the concept behind why it's gonna help me later. I don't figure that out, but I don't need to. Everything that happens because it's supposed to happen. That's all I need to know, and I'm happy with that. Now, if I want to dig into it and try to figure it out, that's fine. But so us being here and being here longer than we expected, to me, doesn't bother me because that's just part of the plan. Whatever the plan is, I don't care. That's just part of the plan. No, no, not at all.
Oh no.
You feel your independence was lost a bit? No, no. We
come and go as we please. We do what we want.
the only thing different than what we're doing now than what we will be doing when we leave is the fact that we're in one spot when we're doing it.
Location, location, location.
Location, location, location. It will all work out in time. Exactly. Exactly. And however that works out, that's just how it works out. And I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me.
I don't like making, and this is my my OCD, I guess. I don't like making plans and then the plans getting changed beyond my control. I am horrible at dealing with that.
And that's why I don't make plans in the first place.
He's a go with the flow. I'm a no, I want the flow to go this way. And you can't do that.
She's trying to take a raging river and toss a pebble into it and cause that pebble to create a different avenue or stream. It isn't going to happen. I just jump in the water, and wherever that water takes me is where I go. She's trying to paddle upstream. That's all it is.
I'm trying to adapt.
Angie says she's like you.
Yeah, I'm trying to accept the way it is. I just don't like it. I don't like that we're in Indiana. Not that I'm sad that we're seeing family so much, because I'm glad that we're able to see our family so much. But it wasn't planned. And that's my hardest. That's like hitting me with a brick. That's just why you kills me.
But we said going into this.
But my heart
wasn't no
back
plans.
in Indiana. My heart was
I agree.
Not here.
I agree. I agree.
I don't even know where my heart was. It just wasn't here.
It was not my first choice to pack up when we were in Angelina National Forest. It was not my first choice to pack up and come back to Indiana. I personally wanted to go to Davy Crockett National Forest and continue out west. That's what I wanted. But that's not what happened. So that's just how it is. So I'm okay with that. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen, and because it'll happen. That's it.
Yeah, mine too, Angelina. And it's not
quit planning for things.
Here's the other part of it for me. And do not think that my parents are complaining. They're not. I don't like feeling like I'm intruding or putting other people out because of something we wanted to do. I don't, it's like, hey, let's go on a vacation, but I'm going to make so-and-so over there pay for it. Now, we're out in this garage. We're using the electricity. We're going to give my mom light bill money next month because I know this has increased her light bill. We're running heaters for crying out loud. And half the time we've got a TV going. So
Angie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know this won't fix the problem, and I'm not trying to solve it because I've been told by a lot of women.
Don't solve my problem. Just listen to me, bitch.
Just listen. Don't solve the problem. Just listen.
Didn't I train him well?
But
your next wife's gonna love me.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be. I'll tell you this right now. Her and I are tight.
Yeah,
we're tight.
Yeah.
But
remember we talked about confidence in our relationship? That's why I can say that.
There ain't gonna be another one.
I say the same thing. I'm like, dude, when you and I are done, we're done. Nope, I'm done. When you and I are done, I'm done.
The thing to remember is that no matter the best made plans are not going to go the way you want them to go. Stop planning for so much. Stop planning for so much. And I tell you what, the less plans you have, the less anxiety you're going to have when whatever happens changes.
And see, here's what I do when you control that anxiety a little bit. I accept the fact that something's going to go wrong. Something you're going to get delayed by an hour because there's a wreck and you can't get around it. You're going to get there and, all of the balloons deflated because the helium was not any good. Okay, so you don't have balloons. Whatever. I am 99% sure that in 30 years, whoever's party that was, they're not gonna look back and say, well, it would have been a great party, but there were no balloons. I try to tell myself, I'm hoping they think more about the time they had with people, the conversations they had, possibly the food they enjoyed. I'm a big foodie when it comes to parties. Ask Richard. When we do parties, I have a lot of food. I always overdo the food, and I don't care. Mom yells at me every time.
Everybody had to make their freaking events on Saturday.
Well,
Yeah.
That's how it is, And the other people are just going to have to accept that you have a busy schedule, and their event is not the only thing you have to get to. You do what you can, Angie. You're human. You do what you can.
It's impossible to do. I understand this, but just stop worrying about crap. And now
I try to learn to accept that you can't change everything. You can't plan everything.
Pick one simple, small aspect of something that changes that you don't get upset about. The second time something happens, you got two things that happen that you don't get upset about. Eventually, through time, you'll stop getting upset when anything goes wrong.
Nachos are fine. I had a potato bar at one party. I did a baked potato bar.
Yep.
Oh my God, it was the biggest hit, and I really thought everybody was going to be mad. I had baked potatoes with all the fixings. I had shredded cheese, melted cheese, onions, sour cream, potato or butter.
You grabbed your baked potato, got to go around and put on bacon, whatever you wanted.
Onions. I don't remember what all I had. Chili. And I still had one person that said, well, it would have been better if I'd had salsa. Well, who the flip knew that somebody's going to put salsa on their damn baked potato? I've never done it before. I've done baked potato bars in the past. I've never seen how anybody do a baked potato bar with salsa on it. So,
I told you, have to have the salsa.
You tried to warn me. But, you can't please them all. So don't worry about that. If you're happy with it and your kiddo, if the birthday person is happy about it, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. See, it'll be okay. I think that's going to be fun. Now I'm excited for nachos. Yep. Yeah.
She almost did that.
I had the first time I ever did Euchre Club and I was hosting, I did a baked potato bar. I was so mad at that old lady. Well, you didn't have any salsa. Or who the flip knew you'd want salsa? Like, didn't do a nacho bar. I did a baked potato bar. And that's exactly what I said to her, too. She didn't talk to me most of the night.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
I know it's hard, and trust me, I'm speaking from a heart of understanding, but not necessarily a heart of accomplishing this. Try not to focus on what might go wrong, but focus on just having a good memory from it. And even if something goes bad, it's a memory. And I'm telling you.
Hey, Kim.
Hi, Kim. I'm glad you finally woke up, girlfriend.
Awesome.
You doing okay?
We've been on here for about 2 hours now. I'm
still fine.
And she's still fine. We're still having plenty of good conversation. We're having a good old time.
I think I might have Big Daddy turn my heater back on and turn yours so it's blowing towards us. My feet are full wheezy. I don't want to shut that door though because it seems like our signal gets weak when we shut that door.
As you wish.
Thank you, my love. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. Are you gonna have like chopped green onions or anything like that, or just onions in general? She says she's gonna have all kinds of toppings: beef, chicken, nacho cheese, shredded cheese, salsa, sour cream, lettuce, tomatoes.
Is this for the thing we're coming to?
Uh-huh. Woohoo! Did you hear Hubs? Yep. Exactly. That's a good way to do it. She says she's gonna try to focus on what's going right and overlook the wrong. Because you're like me. You get a picture in your mind, right, of what you want it to be, and then when it doesn't turn out that way, you're like, I know. I'm 50 years old, and I still struggle with it.
Wow, you're old.
Shut up. Yeah, Doritos that's good. She did Doritos and tortilla chips.
Woo-hoo.
Nice. You might need to go in the other room so we don't hear that, because that's kind of loud. Yep. What other kind of? Oh, I did a meatball subs one time for Euchre Club, and they thought that was just the greatest thing ever. Oh, cool. So Kim says she's been crocheting granny squares for an Afghan. I know you did. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Somebody else. Oh, Jalinda's birthday is on the 5th, February 5th. And then my cousin's Kelly, her son's birthday is on 29th, so he's a leap year baby. So I think technically he's only like, what'd he say, 9? No, hold on. I don't remember. He's like 8 or 9, something like that. It's hilarious. I don't remember exactly how old he's going to be, so I can't do the math in my head real quick. But Justin is a leap year baby, so his birthday is this year because it's a leap year.
Ah.
So I was trying to remember what his actual age is, because you know how they do that. I only have a birthday every 4 years thing. But anyway, and yeah, because Kim's birthday was just on the 9th. Hers was just a little over a week ago. And she just turned a big 50 too. I know, right? Go 50. Thank you.
I got y'all beat.
Yeah, he's older. He gets to go first. But anyway, the meatball subs. So I had mozzarella cheese, and I did them in marinara sauce. So I had some green bell peppers and some yellow bell peppers and pickles, because I know some people like pickles, and I had relish. And some lady complained that night that I didn't have.
Oh, you're always gonna have somebody complain.
I did complain about the baked potato bar too.
I'll punch your nose.
I forget what she said I needed to have. And I just kind of looked at my mom like, seriously, really? I don't have to feed you guys. I mean, I don't have to. Just saying.
I'm back.
Angie's mom will be 60 on Thursday.
What?
How? That means you're 53, dude.
Yep.
We had to a discussion the other day because he couldn't remember how old he was, and then he called me a liar when I told him how old he was.
I didn't say you were a liar. Nope.
He just said, I don't believe you. That's what he said.
For some reason, I was thinking I was still 52. And then I realized, well, wait a minute. She's right. I'm 53. And every day keeps getting, which is fine by me. I don't, age does not bother me at all. Does not bother me at all.
Okay, I want a big old pat, not a hard pat. A pat on my back. How many times have I not sung tonight?
All the time. For 2 hours, 13 minutes.
Do you know how many songs I've had pop in my head?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to call her and tell her when we get off here.
Who?
Her mom.
Her mom? Oh, okay. You going to put like 60 candles on it?
Who did we did that for my dad at his 50th. We put 50 candles on his cake. Oh my God, it was hilarious. We had to scrape off the top layer because it was like all melted wax from the candles.